Hi friends, welcome to this pre-market analysis of Nifty, where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. So this is Nifty on a daily time frame, and these are the red boxes are bearish fair value gaps. The green boxes are bullish fair value gaps that we had drawn yesterday, and the red lines and the green lines are supports and resistances. So here we, let's say, on a basic level, buyers and sellers levels, and the analysis was that Nifty is heavily sandwiched between huge sell side liquidity and buy side liquidity, and it's supposed to trade in between these two. That's exactly what's happening now that two expiries have been done, and it's supposed to eat into the liquidity and look for fresh buyers and sellers and move on either side. So either it has to exhaust the liquidity on one of these sides and then make a move, or there has to be fresh money coming in on either of these sides and push through the liquidity and then make it move. That's what we are waiting for. Let's, as usual, let's go delete all the analysis from the previous days and start afresh. That's what we do here every day. For first timers, what we do is we start with the monthly time frame, going all the way down to the hourly time frame, and we try to gather a bias on each time frame and look at important levels of buyers and sellers. So this is Nifty on a monthly time frame, and on a monthly time frame, um, what's happening is that there is no bias, absolutely no bias on Nifty. Because why do I say I do not have a bias? Because for a bias to happen, for a bullish bias, there has to be a higher low created. This is a low, and this is a higher low. For a bearish bias, it has to be a lower high created. None of this is true right here, true right now. So I do not have a bias. On on the contrary, I just have two levels of one of sellers. This swing low is where the sellers are. That's where all the selling is happening right now. There's a huge sell side liquidity on this in this line. This is a resistance, and then where are the buyers? The buyers are right here in the swing low, and that's that. Going over to the weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame, I have mentioned bearish here. It's still bearish. There's nothing that has changed. Why is it bearish? It's a classic case of a bearish scenario. This is a swing high and this is a lower high, and therefore it's bearish. That's it. As simple as that. As any important levels, there is a good fair value gap that's developed here. That's where this candle took support, and then look at the next candle. Let's see. It's still in the green. I hope for all of us investors that it goes into the green. So this is where the buy or the huge buy side liquidity is, and that's what is giving supporting Nifty from a huge fall right now. Going over to the daily time frame. On a daily time frame, Nifty has some interesting candles. Look at these alternating candles. They look like they have been designed in a certain way, and this is just a fatter design. So these two had a bigger wick. This doesn't have that wick. Otherwise, it's a green, a red, a green, a red, a green, and a red. So that's how Nifty is behaving right now. And what is providing the liquidity on the sell side liquidity is this fair value gap. This is a fair value gap on a daily time frame. Let's mark it in red. So this is where Nifty is taking that liquidity. There is another fair value gap that happened above that. So once Nifty climbs here, there's a confluence of two fair value gaps, and that could be a stronger support, stronger resistance for Nifty. Now, what is a bias on Nifty? Bias on Nifty on a daily time frame is this is a low, this is a higher low, and this is a higher low. So it's bullish. On a day time frame, Nifty has become bullish. Going over to the 4-hour time frame. If on a 4-hour time frame, Nifty is bullish. This is a swing low. This is a higher low. Nifty is bullish. And are there any important levels to mark out? Nothing, no fair value gaps as of now. And the target is this swing high. I don't want to mark it because there's already a monthly level right here. So going over to the hourly time frame. On an hourly time frame, what is the bias on Nifty? Well, this is a swing low, this is a higher low, and this is a even higher low. In that case, Nifty is bullish on on an hourly time frame. This Nifty is bullish on an hourly time frame. Even though the sell-off happened, it did not break the previous swing low. There is a fair value gap here that's already taken, I believe. Yes, that's already taken. So what's the next target for Nifty? If on a bullish time frame, we look for targets on the higher side. So let's see what's the next target for Nifty. Well, the next target for Nifty looks like is today's high is a good target unless the opening happens above today's high, and if that happens, then the next target is all the way up here on this level. So let's look at what happens today. There's a lot of sell side liquidity right here, so it wouldn't be an easy move for Nifty upwards. That's it from my side. Once again, I'm not a certified analyst. I do this only for educational purpose. Thank you.